Alright, today is a new day. I finally got a copy of my title. I don't know if you remember the story, but I tried to get rid of the Camry and I signed my name as Frank Lombardo and not as Francis Lombardo, and they wouldn't accept my title even though the car is going to the junkyard. So last week I went to the DMV and sat there for a couple hours trying to figure out how to get another title, and I got a copy duplicate for $50, another $50, and a day wasted I got a copy of my title. But today the guys are coming to pick it up. I need to get the mileage off it so I can put that on here. I don't know if that matters, but I'm gonna grab this. It's a shame. The car let me down. Should have been a nice car. It's been sitting here for months. But kind of smells like it's been sitting for months. Smells like, I'll do a little Derek Vice Scoop Garage. It smells like old laundry and your kids' boogers that they wiped on the armchair of your couch. How about that? What a treat. What a treat. Odometer there says 213. But what it doesn't say is blown head gasket and bad rings and potentially pulled out threads for the head bolts. Anyways, I guess we'll let that run for a minute. I'll get this mileage written down, 213, and I think today might be a truck day. We'll see what happens after this this car gets towed, and I have a meeting with work that's going to be a doozy, but and then we'll see where we're at after lunch. Well, there she goes. I got me one of these, 830, and she's out of my hair. Also have a random person showing up here. So that's out of the way. I'll do my meeting and see if we can get onto the truck. So long, Toyota. These must be inspectors for the burnt down house. Good morning! Guess you don't want to talk. Alright, I got the truck turned around and I got the back end jacked up, got her up on jack stands. I have my meeting here in a couple minutes. I'll do that, but I wanted to get the truck turned around and get it ready, get it propped up. I got some penetrating stuff on the bolts on the rear end there, so I can hopefully let that soak in, and I'll be back to it in about an hour, and that'll maybe have done something to help me out a little bit, maybe tiny. So yeah, that's all. That's where she's at, and meeting time, maybe some lunch, and then we'll see what we can get done. I'm pretty sure shouldn't have any issues, at least getting the wheels and brakes apart, brake lines taken off, and hopefully get these 4 bolts removed and start to get these axles pulled. So we'll see how far we get.
For 929 for fraud. Okay, so let's move into the pharmacy aspect of things. So Jennifer, one of the tasks that you'll be leading is to conduct a pharmacy software review meeting with Andrea. How do you want to handle that? Do you want to schedule that with Andrea?
Alright, I'm here on the driver's side. I got the wheels off. In the rear of this here, let's see if I can get a good view for you with the lighting. That's pretty good. Yeah, so we have, like, you know, your 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts here holding on the axle to the truck. I was actually able to break all those loose pretty easily. I'm pretty sure it's just from it being in good condition, and also maybe me soaking it a little bit earlier Obviously gonna have to break that brake line loose. I know I've had the bleeders off before, they were good. That brake line looks pretty good. I think I'll be fine with that. But I just wanted to see if you could hear this, right? I'm gonna put you next so you can hear more than you can see. But I'm rolling the rotor now. Yeah, all kinds of noise coming from here when I roll this around, and actually it's coming down the entire length of the rotor. Now that side's spinning also. When I spin this side, I can physically feel how crunchy this is here. It's a little less crunchy on the passenger side, but it's pretty crunchy. I'm also hoping that this is noise traveling down the axle and not in the actual differential. But I'm going to, of course, while I'm in here, pull this cover, check the fluids, check the condition of the diff while I'm here, and see what's going on. But I just wanted to give you a chance to give that a listen, and then I'm going to work on trying to get these rotor caps off and see what's going on inside here. I've never been inside this anything on the rear of this truck since I've had it. The rear brakes work just fine, so I have no need to until just now. So we'll see what we can find. Smarter guy would have gotten two. One for each side. I'll have to do that for the other side, but I'm too lazy to get up and go inside and get a second one right now. My knees don't like it. Keep getting up and up again. Oh, cool. Those threads are nice and going. Good job. Just what you wanted to see. An extended cut of someone trying to thread a bolt into an old rusty rotor. I know this is the content that you really look forward to. I'm not going to get this, am I? I don't know why that won't go in. Alright, stay tuned, I'll be back. There we go. Threads were just dirty, and I was just being extra cautious. I hope you heard that. I was pretty much talking right on top of it, but I heard that snap loose. I think that's gonna be it. Yep. Beautiful. Here's the inside of that. Let's see if I can get you in on that edge. It's not too bad, actually. I mean, that's not too bad. Full of brake dust, of course, but not too bad in there. Alright, let me get you moved over. Alright, got that off. The main reason I'm obviously taking that apart, besides to inspect this, is I have to get this emergency brake cable off the axle. So I've got it disconnected down here, but I don't know how it comes out of the rear here. I don't know how it comes out of the housing. So before I break that, because it's all still in pretty good condition, I'm going to look at the manual and see how it comes apart. But I did go ahead and pull those 4 bolts off, and as I was loosening these bolts, I already felt how loose this axle is. Look at this. This truck is such a treat. Look, it already just came apart. No banging or pulling or nothing. It literally just, I know it's bolted on, but still, I mean, after all these years, just came right out. So I got some slack here to work with, so I can pull it out. I can go pretty far according to this. So this is the first time I've actually had this open. I'm just looking at whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, you can see. She was ready. That's, yeah. Come on, focus. Fuck. There you go. I don't know. It's like yellow grease in there. What do you think? Factory original? Replaced and repacked at some point? I'll get you in on the inside here. Oh, yeah. I don't have replacements for these gaskets. Hopefully they can be saved. I got to see if I have enough room with this cable to pull this axle out. Probably not. The axle's probably pretty long. I probably won't have enough slack here unless I unlatch it. But I got to just figure out how that comes undone. So all right, I'm getting greasy. Let me fucking focus, you motherfucker. Let me get this figured out. I obviously got the brake light on. I'm just gonna let that just drip into the pan here. I'm gonna just even though it looks like pretty clear fluid coming out, I'm gonna do a full brake fluid change on this, and then I'll also decide how much hardware in here I want to replace, because honestly it looks pretty good. I'll have to decide if that's appropriate brake shoe thickness or if those need to be replaced. But yeah, anyways, that's a wrap. I'll stop babbling. Sorry, I can't see if this thing is focusing or not. It's so bright out here. I should have put the tent up, but I didn't. I'll keep you updated. Alright, I got this apart here. I'm not able to get this parking brake cable out. The part here that I would expect to be clipped on, there it is. This here is a weld. On the other side here, it's welded, same thing on the inside. So the only thing I could think of is this other piece here must come out. This must separate from it, but it's pretty seasoned. I gotta find something to back me up before I just start destroying this. But for now, it's attached to the truck, but I was able to get it out. So yeah, there's the axle. There's the other end. Everything looks pretty good. I'm worried about some of this here. I'm guessing that's going to be wild water that I've pulled off from off-road in the differential. So that's something I'm going to pull off. Good. Focus eventually. There you go. I'll check that apart. So anyways, here's the bearing. I cleaned some of the grease off the surface here, but I just want to show you this here. You know, it's like obviously like a lock. Focus, you fuck. There's a lock nut here, and there's a little spline tab, separate piece there, and then you can see the bearings down inside there. But I want to show you, I want to try to hold this as still as possible so you can see. That's your problem right there. That is definitely not supposed to be. Definitely not supposed to move like that. So, yeah, that's all. I'm going to, actually I don't know too much farther what I need to do here, but the next step is going to be to get all of this out. Get these spun off and look inside here. I mean, I know what I need to do. Like I should say, what I don't know is where I have to stop to like bring it to have the bearings pressed. I did manage to find Timken bearings that are equivalent to the sizes that I need here for this, so at least I was able to land some decent brands. But I'm going to start pulling this apart here and seeing what, oh sorry, seeing what all I need to get at in here. Oh, okay, hold on, I'll keep you with me. Hang on. Okay. I'll feed you, baby bird. Maybe we can, oh yeah, maybe we can see what's going on inside here. Oh, you curse, you fuck. There we go. Another bearing. Oh, goodness, okay. Oh, no, shit. That gasket broke. These are the gaskets I don't have, but oh shit, both of them fucking broke. I'm gonna have to. They are metal. They aren't supposed to be split, are they? Probably not. I am gonna need to, especially because I take this off road and I submerge this and stuff. I'm definitely gonna need to replace those or get this gooped up good, because I don't need fluid getting in here, which also too might have been what caused us the demise here a little bit more. Yeah, this whole. Sorry, I'm working, and I don't know if I'm showing you much here, but this is all. I mean, you can hear the crunch. And it's all just crazy sloppy. You can see that, just that random movements in there. So I think I'm getting to the part. That looks like the inner bearing race here. Yeah, that's the actual bearing assembly there. So I think I'm at the point now, right, where I have to be pressing, right? If something has to be pressed to get this section out of that section, I guess I could probably just bang this around, not good so bad. But anyways, I'll stop talking. That's where we're at. I'm going to work on this for a little bit, see if I can get this separated. I'm going to move to the other side. Of course, my infamous arch enemy is a bad storm rolling in, but it's beautiful from now, so I'm going to get as much sun as possible. I am going to pull this rear diff case off and drain it so you can see all the, I'm sure, chocolate milk goodness in there. So at least you'll have something to look forward to here in this awfully boring, stupid fucking video. Yeah, okay, alright, I'll stop talking. I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, I want to bring you in one last time here. I'm clearing up the, cleaning up in here. I wanted to show you the grease here that came out. It's like molded into the shape there, but it is clearly still like the grease that was in there. But you mean, well, I'm dirtying it up now, but look how bright this color is. It's yellow. What do you think? Think someone's been here doing this maintenance, or do you think that, what's the possibility that this is 120,000 miles on the original setup? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Alright, bye. Alright, I'm going to try to tackle this rear diff here. I looked at the passenger side. Now that the driver's side has been removed, when I spin this, it spins very smooth, and there's no crunching and there's no sound. There is, however, I'm laying down a really bad spot. There is, however, a lot of play. I don't know how much that's supposed to be or not be there. I'm going to rebuild it anyways, but I'm not stressing the passenger side because it's not making the noise. I was going to take the whole diff cover off here because I wanted to see what was going on internally here, but this bolt, fucking line, get out of the way. This bolt here decided to do the old snapperoo, so I stopped there because I don't feel like having more than one. I mean, it's bad enough I got one there missing. I don't want to have two or more broken off, so I quit on that, and now we're just going to pull the drain, and I wanted to show you what this fluid in here looks like. Oh. Well, I think it's safe to say, well, we got a little bit of metal flake in there, but there's definitely no water. I was expecting chocolate milk and a ton of water, but it seems that hit a little bubble. It seems that it's pretty good. I mean, that's an acceptable color. I mean, I'll tell you what, considering the age, and I know, obviously you don't have, it's not smell of it, so I can smell it. It doesn't smell nearly as bad as I thought it was going to smell. So this was definitely serviced somewhat recently. So anyways, yeah, easy one. There's a drain, there's the fill. Replace that fluid. Seems a little thin, but yeah, wow, goodness. Oh, let's see if this drain plug is also a magnet. It is a magnet. Focus on that. Nope, focus here. Yeah. So, let me move out and get this up with sunlight. Let's see if you can see this a little better. Man, I can't see shit. Fucking sun's killing me today. So, yeah, a little bit, right? A little bit of material here. A little bit of that metal flake that made it past there. That is not bad though. I'll shit. For the age and the miles, I will 100% accept that. I'll 100% accept that. Yeah, that's just like some very fine material there. It's no big chunks or nothing. It's not even crunchy. It's like milky smooth feeling. It's not even crunchy, so no big chunks in there at all. Well, a little bit there, but I also dropped it in the pan, so I know I picked up, so you can see the hair. I know I picked up some shit from the pan, so cool. All right, I'm good with that. Let me, I'll plug this back up. And I don't have any fluid. I had the fluid that I used for the trans on the Ultima, but I don't think that's well, it's probably, it might be close. I don't know, we'll see. I don't have the fluid I need, is basically what I'm getting at, so I'm gonna plug this back up and then I'll see about maybe getting this passenger side disassembled and taken off. So, all right, I'll be back a little bit. All right, this is the passenger side. I got it off. You know, can't always be completely lucky. That twisted off inside the fitting, but it's fine. It's just this line you see, it just goes, you know, around here and under there. So that'll be an easy line for me to rebuild, and I'll just let that. You don't have to worry about a little bit of brake fluid. What I'm seeing here is, tell me what you think. You see this darker fluid here sitting on top of this lighter fluid, and I'm wondering, is this gear fluid coming past this inner seal, coming out and flushing out the bearing and then mixing slightly with the grease, or is this just the grease? This grease was staying in place, this dark yellow, or the light yellow, and this dark green puke is just what was churning in there? Or is this, we think maybe this is water ingress coming from the truck being in the bearings? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I mean, obviously got a little bit of rust here around the outside, but if you look at the seal, the lip there, it doesn't seem to be coming in too much. But anyways, yep. That's the passenger side. Everything looks good. Same story here. Just super loose in there. So this cable's in there pretty hard. I mean, there's less of a gap here. That's gonna be a harder one to get apart, but at least now I know how it comes apart. I can get that brake off there. So that's all. Get these apart and get these prepped. See you in a minute. Alright, I was able to get this e-brake cable disconnected. It turns out that it's just press fit in this hole here. So I just pried it out of there. You can see where I had the vice grips on it to try to get it spinning, but it's just press fit in there, and it was just so crammed full of brake dust and junk I couldn't get these out. But I got it loose now. Well, now I got stuck. Okay. So there she is. That's the assembly there. The bearing, as you can see, I know upside down for you right now, but Japan on that bearing there. So if not original, someone put some decent quality parts in there. Well, not 1984. None of that Japanese crap, thin metal bullshit, chinky, non-American shit, you know, not like good like an American bearing, you know. But at least nowadays you can say Japanese stuff is good. Back in the day it was like, you get your ass kicked for saying something like that. I am feeling a storm rolling in. It's getting windy as shit and I'm tired, so I'm going to get, oh, that's the inner seal there. I have these seals too, so I'll have to replace these seals. Even though, I mean, look at this thing. It's in pretty good condition. Not too bad. But I won't reuse it. I got new ones. I'll pop that out of there and get a new bushing in there. But that's, I mean, look at that. That's just in great condition, considering the age, potentially. So yeah, I'll get that swapped out. I think for now I'm going to keep this stored inside there to keep the rain and the water kind of out of this as much as possible. I don't want everything rusted up. I got everything covered with a nice coat of grease anyway, so hopefully that should prevent anything from happening. And then what I'll do is get the other side pulled off and get it prepped like this and ready to go. And then I'll bring this both to the well, not the machine shop, but I'll bring it to Bryan Automotive. They do all my pressing and bearings. They've done it for me in the past, and they're pretty good over there. So same guys that did the Ultima alignment and stuff like that. They treated me good. So I'll take this there to get the new stuff pressed on, and then it'll just be a matter of reassembling and filling up with fluids and getting these emergency brake lines back on and doing the brake line flush. This is actually going to be a pretty pretty smooth job considering. Look at this leaf spring. I mean, it is. I mean, it's not completely inverted, but I mean, can we just say that's pretty much fucking inverted? When I got this like fucking 7-mile long shackle, and all it does is just bring it back to the original. I mean, the only thing that's better than that is the fucking exhaust that's banded to it. Yeah, so I got a couple things I got to do while I'm here. I think I'll finally do something with this exhaust, and it's really time to get these leaf springs replaced. That's going to give me the tremendous amount of height that I need. You can see that's where the tire was rubbing. It almost clears. It just almost clears. I could almost just notched it out just a little bit. Anyways, all right. That's it. That's all I got. I was hoping it'd be more exciting, but it's not. And I've been talking a lot, so it's going to be a long video of me talking. And it's not really that exciting, so I apologize. And if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. I don't care. Just fucking say something polite like you actually care or you actually listened, and that's close enough for me. All right, dude. Have a good one. Hope everything's going good for you. You're well past. Well, not well past, but you're over halfway, maybe 2/3 of the way there. So excited for your return, and hope this provides some entertainment. I'll talk to you soon. Go fuck yourself.